real tough loss. That was a monster. Sean. Oh my god. This one might be bigger. I'm gonna catch another one, I promise. Not gonna be probably top of the leaderboard right now if we would have landed both those fish. That sucks. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know how I should have 15 pounds right now. I don't know if I'm just being a garbage can or. What? I don't get it. Is it on Hall of Fame difficulty? Hello? Oh, frick.
From 23rd. From 23rd.
Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. What the frick?
What are you playing?
This fishing simulator game. It's way better than the other one. Like, it's actually
Fishing
good.
Planet? How much is it?
$20, but it's way better than Fishing Planet.
I'm not buying that.
Get in the boat.
Cause usually, no fishing games are good.
This one game, I know most of them aren't, but this one's not bad.
If they had one like Hunter, but like obviously fishing.
Like, I can actually play this one and not freaking get like bored. Cause you can drive your boat, drive like a boat on. You can pick your lake. I don't get it.
Gonna have a good
As you
day.
can tell, I'm not that good at the game. Whoa, you can't.
You catch anything today?
Yeah, I caught a 7-pound walleye, 15-pound brook trout, or brown trout, and then I caught a 5-pound rainbow trout. But I've been fishing for.
Fish or like?
Well, I've been fishing for carp a lot, but I just have to find the spots in the right lakes. It's actually kind of realistic, I'm not lying. I mean, it kind of. Where the fish hang out.
In real life, but
Oh, freaking! I don't want to speak on today. I'm depressed.
nothing.
No, we had some. So, I had a pike at the hole and stuff. Well, here, I'll start it from the beginning. So we got there.
Yeah, you got there. Nice.
Yeah, so we got there. Saw like little bluegill. After like an hour of being there, I found this hole. I saw probably 2 9-inch bluegill. I saw like 3 crappie, and I saw this pike, right? So I see this pike and I hook it on a wax worm with a 1-foot-long rod. Well, before that pike actually, there was a tip up that went up. Jagger got it, and do you know who Leo is?
Who?
Leo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he and Jagger like helped. Oh my, frick me! I hate my freaking life sometimes. But anyway, he actually no. They got that one in. So I hooked this pike, 20-inch pike on a 1-foot-long rod with a 2-pound test. My drag's super loose. I set the hook. My drag's freaking like a freaking ant could pull it. So I freaking lose the fish after about 5 seconds. But I'm like, hey, I got a pike. And we were fishing with a bunch of people that I know. So I was like, hey, I got like Lynn, and then he brought a bunch of people, and then Leo and his dad. And I was like, hey, I got a pike. Jagger's like, let's go help, or my dad's like, let's go help Jax get the pike. So, so they get out, they're trying to get out the shanty. And you know what Jagger freaking does?
What?
Steps right in the ice hole.
Oh.
And we were only there for like an hour, so we had to leave.
Like he went in the water.
His whole leg did, and he was freaking screaming. Ruined my freaking day. But my dad said tomorrow we might go, just me and him somewhere.
Oh my god. Was he crying?
Yeah, he was screaming. Like, freaking, look, he sounded like a triceratops. Right.
He stepped, like, what do you mean he stepped right in the hole?
Like, his whole leg went in the hole. Like, there's holes you drill with the auger. He stepped right in it. I mean, I did it too.
So his whole body didn't go in it?
No. I did it too before, but there was slush in the hole, and I wasn't really by my dad. And I was like 5. But Jagger freaking wasn't paying attention and just stepped in the hole.
I bet you guys were nervous, cause, or at least your dad. Cause what if you drilled a big hole and then like,
oh yeah,
like
we were sight fishing. I see this.
Your
plate.
mom's probably like, oh, he's never going again.
No, she was like, oh, I was so surprised she wasn't like mad. She was like, oh, he's just learning, don't yell at him. I'm like, I thought she was gonna cancel fishing for life.
Yeah, exactly. I could see your mom doing that.
But I saw this pike, the pike that I caught. I think it was the one.
Why was it 2-pound test?
Cause you don't want you don't want to use like 10-pound tests in ice fishing. You want to use like 2 or 3. Oh my! I suck at this game.
Why?
Because frick, I'm using the wrong rod. Because the line is so thick when it's like 5 or 6-pound test. It's so thick it like won't fit on your reel. Like a lot of it won't fit on your reel and it'll get all tangled. But 2 pounds it's good enough. I've caught pike on it before, if you just play them right. But so the pike swims by. 2 minutes later, I was jigging my wax worms, all the bluegill just scatter. I'm like, why did these things just leave? Frickin' the 20-inch pike comes frickin' looking at my bait. I'm like, oh, he's gonna bite it. He's gonna bite it. He's gonna bite it. Frickin' jigged it.
You can see him about to bite it.
Yeah, you can see him because it's like 8 feet of water, but it's really clear. So I see this whole pike, and I'm jigging my wax worm. Frickin' bites it. I'm like, I was like, let's go. Set the hook. My frickin' drag is frickin' like so loose. Like I was so mad.
So he basically just pulled the line.
Yeah, I got off. That's how
what happened at the marsh one time. But
that's how I caught my first ever pike through the ice. I caught it. Me and my dad were at the same exact spot. We were sight fishing, and a pike comes in, and my dad was like, "Move it up, move it up. I don't want to catch this thing," cause I was like 5, and I was like, "No," and I caught it.
Yeah, at the marsh. Before I caught my carp, there was one, cause at the marsh there's a spot where there's freaking hundreds. Cause in the summer the whole like little like marsh is covered in lily pads, so there's